Let me know when I'm live. Oh. Good evening and welcome to Restaurant Review. For those who followed our post today, we're in a very famous New Orleans restaurant called Cafe Min, Minh, named after the owner. And of course, you got to see my big face here because we're not in studio. We're doing remote, and I have to use a handheld camera as well as Len doing the actual filming of the other stuff. I'm going to pan around a little bit so you can see all the activity going on. Hard to move my head though. There you go. You can see this is just one half of the restaurant. It goes all the way deep in that second room. And for those who saw the post, we're here for the annual celebration of Tet, which is the New Year's for the Vietnamese folk. And the gracious hosts and chefs of this restaurant bring what we call the dancing dragons. And don't be afraid, folks. I won't be eaten by any of these dragons. In fact, instead of these dragons eating you, they consume little red envelopes. Now, what do you mean by that, Bob? Well, there's a Chinese tradition. See if we can get it out of. Yeah. There's a Chinese tradition usually for Christmas and New Year's, where the matriarch, because the Chinese is a matriarchal family, not a patriarchal, and the grandmother or the mother, if the grandmother is deceased, will be on an elevated platform in a seating throne, and at the end of the meal, one by one, each of the relatives and lucky recipients will come up and get a red envelope. Isn't that nice? Now, those envelopes are usually just solid red, nothing. But what lies within is what they're all looking for, because those are usually large denominations of the currency that they use. Now, so what we do here instead, these little red cards that we're looking at are very Chinese decorated or Vietnamese decorated, but they're actually little mini envelopes. And so you flip them over in the back and you open them up, you stuff them with money, and we're going to see when the hungry dragons come, we're going to give it to them, and some of them will take it right in their mouths. And of course, this is their tribute for performing. They're actually getting in costume and getting ready now. So we'll just keep talking a little bit. We're here with our close friends, and we've just had a lovely dinner. Later on, we'll post the pictures of most of the courses. Some of the folks had to eat; they were hungry, so we didn't get a chance to get any pictures. But we've got about 3 or 4 dishes to show you how well the variety of this restaurant. It's Vietnamese, both the husband and wife, but it's also a mixture of French and Creole New Orleans food. So it's got a wonderful Asian influence to a lot of the New Orleans dishes. Not only that, the wife for many years was a chef in an Italian restaurant in New Jersey, the home of Italy. And so she can actually do Italian dishes like meatballs, all. So it's a wonderful restaurant, very, very popular. And of course, it's a sold out performance tonight because everybody loves the Dancing Dragons. So we will, as soon as they come out, of course, we will pan the camera on them and we'll discuss them. There'll be a lot of music, a lot of banging on drums, and you'll see them. They actually go up. Ah, there you go. Let's go show. Ah, there we are. Look. Now, these are the lovely folks that we're at our table. See that? There we go. We have a distinguished visitor, Aaron, who's bowing the other way, and his lovely young lady came in from the north to get away to cold weather here in New Orleans. And then there's Barry, and I'm not seeing Jamel. I don't know where Jamel is, our host. But anyway, I don't know why he doesn't have you on. There she is, Miss Martin Insurance. There she is, our pride and joy. What a voice, huh? Enough to kill a cow. Well, in fact, I think it was already on Aaron's plate. They killed it. They knew my voice would kill it anyway, so they put it out of its misery. Anyway, and I'm sorry to all the PETA loving people because I know I've offended a lot. Anyway, there we go. Here we are again, the close up. I'm doing my best, and this angle shows my beautiful triple neck. one of the most ugly things you've ever seen in your life. But I guess I'm hoping you can hear me with the huge background noise, but the audio sometimes is a problem when you've got a lot of background noise. And we have a lot of folks here talking, drinking, can you believe it, and enjoying their meals. I don't know why they all have to have drinks with their meals, but they seem to be a common thing. I'm the only teetotaler, you understand? Well, no, we have one other person, but anyway. So we're here for those who went in Cafe Min. It's in what we call Mid City, right on Canal Street. Canal Street, for those who have any idea about New Orleans, was the original main street running about 50 blocks from the river down by the French Quarter, all the way ending at the the streetcar tracks will end at a series of cemeteries. And for those who don't know about our cemeteries, the tombs are all above the ground because otherwise they would all be floating away because of our soil level being the water table being below the sea level. So we have lovely views. We're on the sides. We have a beautiful picture right here, window, but again, that's looking outside on the side. I'm not able to get the other window. Yeah, you can see it a little bit, but not really a good picture because it's dark out there. Um, I'm sorry that we didn't have these ready immediately, but I see the folk. I don't see them getting into their costumes. I heard them playing their drums. I don't want to bore you to death. I'm trying to think what I can tell you. What else about? Well, as you know, well, let's just do some programming notes. How about that? That's always boring. Okay. As you know, we're running the Mardi Gras series, both at night and daytime. On the weekend, we just did, the King Arthur parade. Oh, our hostess was in that, and so did Lynn. They in the parades as well as the ball. And she was in there giving a tribute to her late husband, who was king last year, who just unexpectedly passed away in December. She, her son, sorry about that, folks. I got big fingers. I'm not used. I don't have a tripod, so I'm not holding it well. Anyway, as we said, the ball was last 2 weeks ago, and we had pictures that we showed Monday night. I want to Vietnamese coffee. Uh, which we had the video of the ball, the contestants. We had still pictures of the main people, and then we showed you pictures of their signature throws. A lot of collections of grails that Len has decorated or received all for the parades over the years. So now the next night we did the Queen Nefertiti. Did we do Nefertiti's parade? It was last Sunday, and we showed you the wonderful parade. Now, of course, this is a somewhat new parade. It's only its second year parading, and it's in a distant place called New Orleans East, which was unfortunately ravaged by Hurricane Katrina, and still is very slow to come back. But they've never had a parade in that area in years, so we were so happy that the ladies put together the Queen Nefertiti, which is, of course, a wonderful wife of one of the Egyptian pharaohs. So hopefully, if you haven't seen it, you can go to our YouTube channel, R space REVUE, and look for any of the things that say Royal or Rights Review, and you'll see some of the Mardi Gras series we've done. Hopefully doing another one this Thursday, and we'll do it for one more Thursday, which will be for the weekend before Mardi Gras. I may do some daytime ones next year, next week. So don't hesitate to look for Royal Review during the day. It'll be a pop-up. We won't have to be able to give you too much advance notice. But we'll let you know when we're broadcasting. And it'll all be, and remember those parades, those shows are call-in. So in addition to making comments, which you can do on any of the programs that destinations that we broadcast, namely Facebook, YouTube, LinkedIn Live, and Twitter Live. But you also can call in. Now tonight we can't call in because we knew, one, we were doing a remote, two, we wouldn't be able to hear you, or the audience wouldn't be able to hear you because of the raucous noise of the background. So we're glad to see that some of you all are here. As I said, we're waiting for the dragons to suit up and start the music. And I'm hoping you'll be able to hear me when the music starts because it's pretty loud. Besides banging their drums, and they'll be parading all through the restaurant, looking for someone or some people to feed them those fabulous red envelopes filled with money. And some of these are actually mounted. Let's see if we can. I don't know if I can get. Uh, some of them are mounted on the ceiling on different places where the dragons will have to stand up way tall and not stand on their four legs and reach up to the top. I think you see it right there. There's a red. You see that red bag hanging on the lights? You'll see that's one where they have to stand up tall because that's about 9 feet. They'll have to get up there to get it down so they can get that payroll. So, for those that want to know, because we've been asked, well, who are the dancing dragons? Well, the ones that, they have these around the world, of course, at Vietnamese restaurants. But several of the uh, young men, I haven't seen any ladies, but it could be, actually occupy the suits and dance. Some of them are actually relatives of some of the staff here. Okay, one of our hostess and bartenders, her son, is one of the returnees who mans, if you want to call it that, the dragon suit. So I won't know which dragon he is because you can't see him once he's in the suit. But anyway, as we said, let me tell you about some of the food we had, even though I can't show you the pictures while we're on. One of the specials, the lovely thing was calling it flounder bites. The young lady from the Midwest got that, but the presentation was magnificent. Was a whole flounder that was fried with the whole bones, curled up, and then the flounder meat was cut down into little cubes like you do with chicken, and it was served with probably some vegetables. And another friend had a beautiful steak on land with French fried onion rings. Len had both the fish and some shrimp with mashed potatoes. I had ahi tuna strips over kimchi, which they just made for the night. Kimchi, if you don't know what it is a Korean, very spicy, fermented, oh my goodness, cabbage. You hear that noise, folks? You hear? All right. Now we're going to stay tuned. I don't know if you can hear it come. There's the dragon. Look at that, folks. Wow. Wow. Look, there's a second one. There's two. You see a bow? All in red, gold, and blue. They've got their drum on stage in the back. They're traveling to the back of the restaurant. They're going to come back in a minute, and they're going to come right by us. There you go. There you go. Wow, look at this, look at this, look at this. Took part of my hand off. I lost a couple of fingers. Look at that. Look. All right, look. Oh, he's on that phone. He's about to get the one up there. Look at that. Look at the light. Look at those eyes. Wow. Wow, look. They're going up to get the going up to get the red envelope. Look how tall. Wow. Look at the coordination, folks. It's better than being in the Olympics. Look at this. This is better than the Olympics. Look at that. Look at the dragon. That's one. The other one. Here comes the other one. Here comes Dragon number 2. Look at this. This is good. This is good. All right. Look at that, folks. The dancing dragon of New Orleans. Look how they go from table to table. All the celebrities are ready to go. Look up, folks, look at this. Oh, wow. Look how cool. Here we go, folks. Look at it. Look. Wow. Look at this. Coming right up there. You can pet them. You can pet them. But they really want to be fed. They want to be fed more than petted. There you go. Look at the mouse. Wow. Look at it. He's hungry. He's hungry. He wants that food. He wants those red envelopes. You got to feed it to him. Right there, folks. Look at that. Ah, there you go. Get a little quiet. A little quiet. We asked them to bring one of their leaders. It's like a cartoon character. I'm sure they know. I don't know the name of it because, I'm too old to know cartoons. But wait. There you go, folks. There you go, folks. Up and down. We're hoping to get the cartoon character. Who's one of the leaders. It's a really great look. He's in blue. Doesn't this make you miss the Squid Game? Isn't this great? Yeah, here they come again, folks. Look at that. Look at the dancing dragon. I hope you're enjoying this. Coming to you live from New Orleans, Cafe Restaurant. Celebration, yes. The New Year's celebration. Still hoping to see the cartoon cat with me. Where's the cartoon cat? I don't see them. We're still looking, folks. Again, I don't know if you can hear me because of the noise, but it's fun. It's a great tradition. Remember, they have to go to 3 dining rooms. That's why you don't see them as quickly as if they go all the way to the back, then they go on the other side by the bar. There's one coming. Here's one coming. Look at this. Look at this, folks. Here we go. Look at this. Wow. See how hungry? Look, he's so happy. He's hungry now. So happy. They're eating the uncle. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Here. They're hungry. Hungry. Oh, I'm going to get Hey, got my fingers. Is it winding down? I don't know. Not good. There one's behind the bar. There's the body. The blue one in the back. The blue one in the background. Here comes another one coming around the corner. Here it comes. Look at that, folks. Got him again. Got him again. All right. Look how they bow. They're so thankful. Oh. You see that last one was snuggling up to one of our guests, to Barry. I think he's got a new girlfriend. One of the dancing dragons. How nice. Okay, Len. Bring me up. Okay, bring me up. This is our hostess, chef and co-owner of Cafe Minh. She's so wonderful, not only as a chef and a hospitality. And guess what, folks? Who says Asian people don't have rhythm? Look at this dance, huh? Amazing. Every year she brings us forward. She's got a packed house and nice enough to stop by. Thank you so much. Thank you. All right. There you go. Everybody's applaud. Good. Can you bring me that up? All right, folks. They still applaud. They still get back. But they will do another, I think, another second meeting. I'm not sure. That last year they did. But here we go. But we're winding down. We're ready. We're going to get our dessert as they back out of the restaurant. Beautiful round of applause. A lot of work. Oh, there's no one. Look at this. Hey, 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 hey. Oh, there's a con. Right here, right here, right here, right here, right here, right here. Oh. Let's get see if they get through the glass. That was the cartoon character, the leader. We couldn't get him. He was too shy to come over and get close pickup. Len's trying to see if he can see him through the glass. Well, folks, what we're going to do is just about sign off, so we won't disturb you anymore. We do want to thank you. We see some people on several of the platforms. So sweet. We're always happy to have you. Stay tuned. Remember our motto, stay tuned and longer. And watch for some of our day shows early next week and next Thursday, our evening show, all on Mardi Gras. Take care. Have a wonderful weekend. We may do some broadcasting tomorrow night or filming because we're going to another Mardi Gras ball. And we'll show you those on another occasion next week. Take care. And signing off from now. Are you ready?